Today is Thursday, April 29th, 2021. And my name is Trina King. I am actually going through my senior book. I started going through this for some informational, some pictures that for a project that I'm currently working on. And I found myself just kind of looking at some of the notes that I placed in here just to see where I am, what things that I like at that time when I was in high school. And, now that I have lived my life and gotten into some things and accomplished some goals, I want to see whether or not there have actually been some goals that I set, and if I'm in alignment with those goals, and if I actually did meet and or exceed any of those goals. So my graduation year was 1990, senior class size 270 people. And let's see, and of course there's a picture of myself as a senior. And here I am. I was, wow. Okay, so that's our first car. It was meaning myself and my sister, we had to share our first car. And that is me in ROTC. And let's see, that is a Honda Civic, a hatchback Honda Civic that we had. I actually was 114 pounds, 5'4" and a half. I loved running, doing hair, watching TV and talking. And yeah. Okay, I don't know what I meant by that. Okay, and let's see. Here, this outfit here, this one here, was made by my sister, Teresa Ellis. I used to wear this dress all the time. I'm so glad she was patient with me, Lord Jesus. But here's something I said, that the best thing, this is something I love, the best thing about being a senior is knowing that in a few months I'll be on my way, or I'll be on my own, and that I can make things happen for Dad. So I was always very determined to be successful and to look out for my dad, and to do things for him. I admire my dad. And these are things that I wrote as a senior. I still feel, obviously, that way. I just love my dad beyond words. And that's a picture of my sister and I. So today is Throwback Thursday. Oh, my God. I said here one of the proudest moments was when I got accepted to St. Augustine's College. Well, as a matter of fact, Aunt Shebby, Shelber, actually was the individual who was very instrumental in my going to college. My grades as a high school student weren't the best. My first desire was to attend A&T. So you can see here the admissions testing program. The date is the 10th, the 10th? Yep, 1990, February the 10th. And here are some of the schools that I had applied to or wanted to apply to. So, of course, there's St. Augustine's College, North Carolina Central University, and the one that I always wanted to attend was North Carolina Agriculture and Technical State University. And here we are in 2021. I graduated with my PhD in organizational leadership in May of 2019, rather. And so, yeah, I accomplished that goal. A&T was always my number one college, the number one college of choice. So this is a picture of Teresa and I in the snow, Teresa and Dad, and that was just really, really good. That was fun. So I'm not going to go through and read everything. So this is something that was really important to me, and I wanted to record. This is, as you know, you guys that may know me, my sister and I were raised by our father, Johnny Frank King, and I just love my dad. I'm such a daddy's girl. It's just amazing to me how I have always been in love with my dad, in the sense that I always wanted to make him proud of me. I always wanted to look out for him and make sure that he didn't have to have that he didn't worry for anything, and I still feel this way today. As long as there's breath in my body, I will always look out for Johnny Frank King, and if there's anything he should ever need, I got it, period. And he knows that. I just listen to him in conversation. Sometimes he tells me things that he wants. Other times he might just mention something. If I overhear it, I'm getting it. I don't care what it is. Car, house, shoes, boots. It doesn't matter what it is. Anyway, that's when he actually hurt his hand. I think that was on the job, Dad. I can't remember, because you hurt your hand once on the job and once underneath the hood of the car. And one was a thumb, and I think your wrist. I don't remember exactly, but that was you in a cast. I love my daddy. And this was things that I said that I know I did that drive him crazy. I didn't like how, growing up, I was just something else. I didn't like how I would say things to my father, and I regretted all of them. My father, I was just wrong for the attitude I used to have. I was something else, you guys. I was something else. So these are some things that we did together. I used to talk to Dad, talk about who we were and dealing with as far as dating. We would take rides together. And things of that nature. Daddy was the bomb. And this is Dad again. What year is this? Dang, I didn't write the year. We didn't write the year now, but we were living at 7C Mitchell Wooten Courts in this picture here. Look at Daddy's legs. Go ahead, Johnny Frank King. I love my dad. I love my dad. I love my dad. All right, let's see what else is up in here, you guys. Just real quickly, because that's all I really wanted to share. Another thing was that I said I was successful at computer analyst and whatever else I do. So what wound up happening, guys, is that, I thought I wanted to go into the Navy at some juncture. That was going to be my monthly salary, right? That is hilarious. And it's funny here, I have here, physically changed how I said it. I feel that my hair will be longer and that my butt will be a little bit bigger. That is hilarious. Here's something else that I see here. It says here that that I expect to graduate or that I've graduated from or attending a tech school or college. And so this is what I actually thought that I would see myself, I thought I would see myself in 10 years. So that would have been in 2000. So anyway, I said that I would actually be going, that I would be graduating from college, but going back to get my master's degree. So I have since earned 4 college degrees. One is my undergraduate in computer information systems, hence me mentioning that my senior year. Oh my God, that is what I did all of my professional career. If I wasn't, even when I was as entrepreneurship, me working as 1099, I would contract with various organizations or different companies, phone companies, you name it, banking industry. I was all over the place working as a 1099, and that's what I did. I made my living as a computer information systems engineer. So I was a quality assurance engineer. I graduated from St. Augustine's College in 1995 with a Bachelor of Science degree in computer information systems, and I went on to make a 6-figure income. I was very, very grateful. Thank God. But that's what I did. All of my career, all of my adult life, I did that. And it's picture of Dad and Reet. And I said that my best friend is my father, Johnny. I still feel that way, my sister Reet. I still feel that way. I'm trying to tell you, I have always loved my dad. I just have always loved him. I really have always loved him. Anyway, our track team, that's us again, and that's me and Reet. Oh my God. High school, we were on the drill team. In ROTC on the drill team, so we would participate in parades when we were in high school. Uncle Buck's, First Sergeant Harvey, that's him. That's the whole drill team right there. That's our travel bus you see there in the corner. And this is a track team. I loved track. I ran track year round. So with that being said, let me move over. So we were talking about, I just showed you pictures about me being a cadet. And this is an award that, one of the awards, I got quite a few awards while in high school. Although I wasn't the best student as far as grades are concerned, I did perform quite well in certain areas. It's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird how things get turned out to be in school, in high school. But anyway, so that's one of the awards. Here's a paper. It's just kind of funny. It just shows my being in high school. I guess this was like some of the classes I was actually taking. Yeah, this is my last semester, last couple of months in school. And of course, I did attend Kinston High School. This was our decal we used to have to keep on the car. So we would drive. We started driving on the campus or driving ourselves to school. I think my junior year in high school. This is just an order from Justin's, for what I did, things that I got for senior year, my senior book, etc., mini diploma, things of that nature. And I kept everything. When I tell you I kept everything, I kept everything. Here is a picture of me. It's the entire track team, but this is me specifically, independently. And now I'll open it up so you can see everybody else. Three of us girls actually wound up going to school. We went to St. Augustine's College together. I actually wound up obtaining a scholarship, a track scholarship, while at St. Aug. And again, that is me here. Carol, she was fast. She was fast. She was the sprinter, one of our fastest sprinters. She came to St. Aug as well. And Nikita Cobb also came. So the three of us graduated high school together, and we came to St. Aug. Nikita left and went to Central. I haven't spoken with her since she left St. Aug, so I trust that she's doing well. I trust the same for Kara Tyson, who also left St. Aug. I actually stayed at St. Aug and I graduated, but I was so proud of myself to receive a track scholarship. I was real devoted. I was pretty darn good. I was an anchor leg. I kept I ran the 400, and I also ran the 800, and I was an anchor leg for the relay team, and it was outstanding. I kept the record. For I think 5 years after I graduated high school, according to Mr. Davis told me that. Some years after I had graduated, he told me that I still had the record. So again, Big East, I was in the Division One, and I actually received all conference, for track, and I'm just so impressed by that. I was pretty good. I had to be fairly decent in order to receive a scholarship, right? It wasn't a full scholarship; it was a partial scholarship, but it was one nonetheless. And so that's one of my track and field honors or awards. I've received quite a bit. I just don't have them all here. And this is just proof that I used to be a Wooten. My last name used to be Wooten up until I think it's at the end of 1988, 89, I went to Dad and I said, Dad, I don't even know the Wootens. I don't want to be a Wooten anymore. The Kings are my family. I am a King. I want to change my name. And so we did. And I've been a King ever since. And if I ever do get married, I don't believe I will change my name. I love being a King. I don't want it to be hyphenated to Trina King, something else. I want to remain Trina King. And FYI, this is another picture of, I wanted to come back to this picture. We were living in Mitchell Wooten Courts, and this was out of our back door. And, we used to love take pictures. So I'm almost done. Let me see. It was one more thing that I wanted to show you guys. Oh, gosh. Good times with friends. I'm really good at running track. Decorating. This was another thing. So I said that I was really good at running track, that I like doing hair, and I enjoy making wigs right now. Decorating, I enjoy decorating. That is so funny. And making my friends laugh. So I used to enjoy that. Here's me sewing. I was in home ec. You see me back there? That's me in the back. Yeah. And wow, this is interesting to see the things I enjoy doing then, I still enjoy, today. And I'm so glad. So I'll be bringing this to a close. These are just some quick pictures. Hey, Daddy. I love my daddy. I love my daddy so much. That's me holding Christy. That's Teresa's head there. Daddy and Aunt Shelber. I love you, Aunt Shelber. I love her so much. And that's Christy again. We used to have Christy with us all of the time. Do you hear me? Oh my God! I remember when Aunt Shelby was actually pregnant with Christy, and we said we used to come home every day. Did she have the baby yet? Did Aunt Shelby have the baby? And that's Keith Sweat. I used to love Keith Sweat. I still do. But he was definitely my favorite. One of my favorites. All right, Lateo and that's Christy. Therese, that's me up there. Lateo and Christy. Oh my God. Oh, here is I just want to say I was actually getting another award. I'm sorry. I was reading something else. But I was getting another award here. It was high school. That's Coach Miller in the background. And I was getting an award for track. I don't remember what it was, but I'm so happy that I did get it. So happy. And that's a picture of me. Oh God, what grade was I in? Maybe 4th grade, 5th grade. I can't remember. Okay, let's see. Let me skip on. I kept everything. Oh my God, just everything. Here, I was supposed to be pictured here in the all-conference picture. And it says, not pictured in, is all-conference cross-country runner Trina King. So those jokers had the picture without me. Here's a little article that they had regarding the all-conference. So I was the best player in the league. Trina King, the senior, made all-conference on the girls' cross-country team. I tell you guys, I used to run all the time. Do you hear me? I remember running until I just dropped. And here's some of the other ribbons and different things that I got. Some other stuff. And some of the other awards and stuff that I received, they're in the attic at home. That's me. Ken, that's Therese, baby girl. Christy. Here we go. Wait, where's Christy? There we go. Christy. All right, so I'm bringing it. Oh, I was in the senior book. That's me. They'll ask people in the senior book, they'll ask seniors rather to actually supply pictures or different things that they don't mind sharing. And so I gave them that. This was a card that Teresa made for me for my 13th birthday to my favorite sister on her 13th birthday. So I was born at 4:12 a.m. And it says here, dear Trina, I wish you have a happy birthday, even though you won't be able to celebrate it by having a party, at least not on your birthday. I wish you get off your punishment before your birthday so you can have your party on your birthday. Happy birthday, love, Teresa King. That is hilarious. Look, like I said, I was always getting into stuff. God. I just used to always get in some trouble. I don't know what was wrong with me. Why I used to give my dad such a hard way to go. I love that man, and I loved him to death then. I tell you one thing, one of those days, he popped me in my mouth. I thought my teeth were going to shatter and hit the ground. I think I got myself together a little bit more then. I learned, be disrespectful to your folk like that. You just don't. Oh, real quick, here's some of the ribbons that I earned in junior high school. Yes. And Aunt Chevy, Therese. So that's Aunt Shelby. We always call her Aunt Shelby, but Shelber. That's Teresa. Christy. Teresa's holding Christy. And that's me in the background right there with the white shades on. Right there. Up high. Yep. And not Chevy again. Okay. All right. All right, guys. So I'm going to be heading on out, ending this picture here. Real quick, or this recording, I should say. I'm going to end this recording. FloJo was my favorite. I loved her. She was just the bomb. I loved FloJo. This Christy, me and Christy. Loved her. Trina, Therese, our brother. That's Reet. Reet was fly. Look at her. I like those jeans. I would rock those jeans today. Think I'm playing. That was in 1988. I will rock those jeans. You hear me? All right. And this is what my daddy wrote. I love my daddy. I love you, Daddy. I love you so much. And my daddy told me I was his best friend. I love my daddy. I love my daddy. He told me he's with me always. He wrote me twice. My daddy and I shedded some tears together that night. He pretended it didn't happen. I'm like, Daddy, yes, we did. Daddy, yes, we did. And it's okay. It's okay. All right, guys. That's all I'm going to show. That's it. All right. Oh, real quick. Senior year, I wore a tuxedo. Senior prom. Yes, I did. That's me in the white. And that's Kara Tyson, the one I talked about earlier that was a bomb in track. And that's Malika. So all of us graduated high school together. Anyway, and this is me and Therese. Yep, in high school. Mitchell Wooten Courts. Mitchell Wooten Courts. All right. Well, guys, that is it. I am done. That's Chris's shoe. And that's my old Social Security card. All right, guys. That concludes this video. Peace.